In honor of Neil Gaiman rebooting the Sandman series and making all the prequels, we decided to do a Sandman themed look this week, and we went with Delirium! I have no idea if she's gonna make an appearance in the new ones, but I just love her so much, and it's such a fun look that we wanted to show you how to do it.
Comics!
To begin, I'm not even gonna insult your intelligence. You know what's happening. It's primer. Sorry if that was insulting.
I'm insulted.
Should probably start using a brush for this at some point.
But then you'd waste a whole brush on primer.
I know, and I just like touching you.
Thank you. I like being touched by you.
Step one, I went to the Yaby website the other day and got a bunch of new things from them, and I got this one, which is called Emerald Dragon.
Ooh.
So I actually find that it works best to just put it on with your fingers rather than a brush. Look at how pigmented it is!
I wish I could let him try it.
No, Liz, not you! Okay, I'm gonna put this just across the very center of her lid. She's gonna have a different color on the inner corner and the outer corner, so don't worry about that too much, but make sure that it's really nicely concentrated right in the middle. Step two, I'm gonna take this little cone brush, and I'm going to pull this color. It's like a really light, kind of shimmery lavender, and I'm gonna do that on the inner corner, like right around her tear duct. So I'm gonna just feather that out and make sure you get it also right underneath the tear duct in the inner corner, just all around is what I'm saying. Next, I'm gonna take a sort of pointy, fluffy crease blender brush and this cool coral color. And this is what we're gonna do in sort of the crease proper.
What's the crease improper?
Shh. I'm doing art. So you want, when your eye is open, to just be able to see like a little blurry line of this color. Take that and run it all the way just so it almost meets up with the purple. Okay, next I'm going to take, this is so cool. This is a Pearlglide Intense Eyeliner from MAC in the color Undercurrent, and it's this deep green with sort of gold sparkles in it, and these pencils are super, super creamy. I'm going to make just a tiny little V in the outer corner of her eye, and it looks terrible. Wait for it. Now I'm gonna take this really dense, it's a pencil blending brush, like a little cone, and just go to town on it and turn it into what looks like an eyeshadow now. Hey, when you're doing this look, be sure and get a bunch of the eyeliner all over your friend's face. That's key. We'll come back to it later. And you're just gonna keep blending until you can't even really tell that there's a line between the two greens. Delirious. So now that I have all of the big bright colors that we're gonna do on her upper lid, I'm gonna go back in with that Emerald Dragon and kind of just pat it right around in the middle. Take a fluffy blending brush and just go over kind of all of it. So now I'm gonna take that, no, look up please. I'm gonna take that pencil again and just very lightly, like dab just a tiny bit. I don't actually want to make the line with it, but I'm going to use that product as the outer corner color here. So I have this Bare you guys know what I'm saying. Minerals gold shimmery powder. I'm going to take a little angle brush, and first things first, close your eye please. I'm actually just gonna dab a tiny bit in a sort of fine line on the very outside of all of this. It's like the edge of a sunset. Ooh. Now I'm gonna take a little bit of mixing medium because I don't want this powder to be quite so light and powdery.
I've never used that.
You can either buy it, or, fun fact, you can go buy some glycerin at any
Nitro glycerin?
regular glycerin. I think it's 1 part glycerin to 3 parts water. You just shake it up and it's good for a few weeks, and you just put like a tiny little drop. Dip your brush in your mixing medium and then dip it into the gold glitter and make sure that it's not super clumpy. Here's one a little bit, look up again. And it's gonna turn your powder into sort of like a cream shadow almost, and I'm gonna just line that right until the end of her lash line. And then, this is getting fun. I'm gonna take a much finer brush do the same thing in that gold. I'm gonna line her waterline with it and just sort of lightly pat it onto the lash line. Look how glowy she is. She's a glowy magical being.
Like a jack-o'-lantern.
Sure, Liz.
Ooh, I can see the under my, I can see it. It's like staring into another dimension.
Ooh. Do you feel like Delirium? Like you can see into her realm right now?
Yeah, I can. Hope I don't go crazy.
Yeah, there it is. Love you! So the shadow's done! Now it's time for eyeliner.
Ooh.
Taking this gel liner.
All these new things.
Sort of dark brown, because I felt that black would be too stark. And I don't want this to be super thick, so I am going to make it not super thick. Problem solving. I'm gonna bring it out into just a tiny bit of a wing. Nothing very dramatic, just a...
Like a ladybug wing.
Like a ladybug wing. Thank you, Liz. Now I'm gonna do just underneath, ever so slightly. Not gonna add any product to the brush, just right around where that dark green is. Just very lightly sort of feather it. Trust me. Also look here-ish.
Oh, I was like looking where you're pointing.
Nope. Maskies!
Ooh.
This is Benefit. They're real.
Oh, it's so good.
It's crazy.
My favorite.
It is out of control. So I'm gonna do the bottom ones first. I know that you're probably not supposed to do that. No one else does it. I prefer it. Yeah, this stuff is crazy lengthening and makes your eyelashes look all fat and delicious. Hey, speaking of Benefit, cheek tint. It's called Benetint and it smells like rose water. And if you don't rub it into your skin very fast, you have a circle on your face all day at work and you feel dumb. So go ahead and rub that into your skin.
Speaking from experience?
No, I'm talking about a friend. On top of that, I'm also going to take SugarBomb, which is another, it's a Benefit blush that's all kind of peachy and shimmery. And just really lightly dust that over the top. If you're feeling really crazy, you can also take, what is Benefit again? It's called High Beam, and it's a little like shimmery highlight. You can kind of paint a little war paint here, down the nose maybe. Maybe up here if you're feeling crazy. Are you feeling crazy?
Yeah, I'm feeling crazy. Okay.
So most of the face is done. We're so close. Now I'm going to do her lippies. And I'm going to take this. It's a pretty neon pink lip pencil from NYX. And just line her lips with a lip pencil. Go figure. And on the bottom, we're going to draw this line around the outside of her lips. And only fill it in on the outer corners. Next step. Now that our lips are lined, I'm gonna take Sweet Pink.
Ooh,
from NYX.
Sweet Pink.
It's both sweet and pink. It's a really neon pink. And go over that lip liner. Finally, this Urban Decay, it's a real sort of bubblegummy pink called Obsessed. And that's going right in the middle. And you can do this with a brush or whatever. I honestly just use my finger and kind of just tap around the edge of where you put it and it blends it just fine. And then, as the final step, maybe you part your hair over here. Like Delirium does.
Did she have hair when I saw her? I don't think she had hair.
She might have had a buzz cut, but a lot of the time she has this sort of thing. So look a little bit shady over here. Yes, because that's the plan. And your Delirium! Get your bubbles and your fish and they'll follow you around and be crazy. Cut it way before this.
I feel like I might be able to pull off the whole the shaved head look.
If you want to pair this look with things like bubbles, just carry around bubbles, bright colors, a tutu, fishnet, whatever you want. It doesn't matter. She's crazy and that's what's so great about her. So thank you so much for watching. Let us know if there are any other looks that you want to see or anything else you're excited about that's coming out.
And don't forget to subscribe and like this video and I guess you already said comment. So.
Comment twice.
Comment again.
Thanks for watching. Stop talking. it's fine that it's a person. When I thought it was a robot fridge, I was upset about it.